because there's a couple of stories that I should be talking about, but I have not been talking about. And we need to talk about it. Girl, you heard they froze Wendy's bank accounts. Wendy Williams. I love Wendy Williams, okay? I grew up, well, let me not say I grew up on, I've been riding with Wendy for over 20 years. When she was on, what is it, Hot 97 or whatever channel she was, girl, we would jump in that van at about 2:30. I was in my mid 20s then, riding down the highway, the park 280, and we would be listening to Wendy, jamming with the music, honey, and telling us the story. So I love me some Wendy Williams. I do not dislike her. If you don't put your business out in the streets, then the TV people, personals, and the bloggers like me wouldn't be talking about it and using it to make our lives better. So I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's karma, it's karma." I don't believe in karma. I don't know how born again people even talking about karma. But anyways, girl, this kind of caught my attention. Like I said, I've been trying not to, even though I'm going to come back and talk about Wendy. But when I saw this, my eyebrows kind of went out because I'm like, the bank took it up on themselves to freeze her account. How is that possible? Don't somebody have to go to court, have a legal document with the judge to go to court? Mm-mm. All right, yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna talk about. Happy Monday. Good morning. Be sure to check out on my Janice Hilton channel. We're doing take a cookie off the table for 7 days. Valentine's Day is coming, girl, and you know how we get weak in the knees and in the panties, okay? Knees and panties, okay? So we're doing 7 days. I'll probably do like 8 or 9 days for Valentine's Day. We're not gonna fall, so be sure to check that out. All right. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for those of you who have picked up Take Your Cookie Off the Table. I absolutely love and adore you. Remember, please, please, I need reviews. And remember to share my channel out. Let's get a few more people over here. This is the backup channel from my main channel, Janice Hilton. We talk about celebrity news, what's going on with celebrities and stuff like that, okay? Another video I need to do, I'm going to try to do it this week, is the young lady, the Miss America, who, she committed allegedly the big S. And that thing tore me up because I have a 27-year-old. Lexi, I could be her mom. I could be that young lady's mom. My Lexi is 27. My Lexi is going to be 28 this year. So that really tore me up. I just cannot. I have not gotten the energy to talk about it, but I'm going to try because we just had Regina King's son allegedly did the big S, and so it's just too much, y'all. It's a lot. So I'm going to try to come back on and talk about. Okay, let's go ahead and read. Shout out to the Jasmine Brand, who broke the story. I did watch her video a few days ago. I'm assuming it's a she. Okay. I watched something a couple days ago. No, I watched somebody else reading this article. So, anyways, it says Wendy's bank frees her assets where she has several $1,000,000, and Wells Fargo suspect she has dementia, locking talk show out of her account. I don't understand. How do they do that? How they just decide to lock her account without any kind of paperwork? How is the woman supposed to pay her bills? Right? Now, I could understand if you see a charge for something else that's not the regular, right? Because that happened to me with my credit cards. I have traveled and I tried to use my credit card so I could get the points. And I remember I was one place and I couldn't use my credit card. And I was like, what? I have zero balance. I don't carry a balance. Except my zero interest credit card. Zero interest credit card. That's when you got good credit. Okay. And they wouldn't pass the thing. And so I called them and they said, oh, Miss Hilton, I was Hilton at that time. We saw this was a different charge, which was abnormal and out of the ordinary. This is you're at this place. And I say yes, and they approved it. Okay. And there are times with my credit card too, they will call and send me, they will text me and say, well, hey, we saw this charge. Is this you? Okay. But don't tell me she can't pay her rent, her mortgage. Ridiculous. Sue Wells Fargo. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take my money out of Wells Fargo too. Okay. It's to me it's really crazy because how is the woman supposed to pay her bills? That's the part I don't get. If you're gonna freeze her bills, her money, and then again, let's just say, um, let's just say, well, we see that you're trying to make a purchase for $1 million. We're not gonna approve this purchase, but it's crazy that she can't pay her mortgage. Like, to me, that is shocking to me. Okay, let me go ahead and read the article. Okay. And so Wendy Williams, new details have been revealed concerning Wendy Williams. The Jasmine brand, shout out to the Jasmine brand, has obtained court documents in which Wendy Williams is demanding a bank give her access to her finances. Specifically, this 57-year-old talk show host has filed legal documents trying reportedly to get Wells Fargo to unfreeze her accounts as the bank suspects. Mm, mm, mm. Financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. According to reports, she has been unable to access her account for more than 2 weeks. Wendy is reportedly asking the court for an emergency order, claiming the bank is in possession of millions of dollars worth of funds. See, this is why you don't put all your money in one basket. Don't put all your money in one bank. Split your money up between about 2 or 3 banks, okay? So why has Wendy allegedly been locked out of her own bank account? According to court documents and her attorney, Wendy's former financial advisor advised the bank that Wendy was of unsound mind, among other things. You're kidding me? Financial advisor? Does this person has legal rights to make decisions for you? Another reason why this story is interesting to me is because, those of you be following me, I have a child with special needs, my Lexi is special needs. And so when Lexi was 18 years old, I had to go to court to get legal guardian of my own child that I carried for 9 months and pushed out of my kitty cat. I had to go before a judge. Lexi had 3 lawyers from the state. I'm sitting over here. I don't got no lawyer because I can't afford no lawyer. They gave her 3 lawyers to make sure her rights are not being violated. They did all the psychological tests. We had to run here, run here. They did all of these things. The lawyers, they went, oh, we got to do this, got to do this. We want to make sure you are not trying to take advantage of her rights. And so I had to prove to the court that my child, who was classified at 2.5 years old and has been receiving special education her whole life, who was getting Social Security, Medicaid. When you're special needs, they give you Social Security, Medicaid, but we didn't use it because she was on my health insurance. Prove that this child is developmentally delayed and she's not able to make legal and stuff decisions for her. So, Judge, Mr. Sir Judge, I am asking you to give me legal guardian so I can make decisions for her. It was about 6 months of this, going here, going that, get this paperwork, and we went before a judge. They gave her 3 judges. She had 3 lawyers. So this is why I was like, hold up now. How is the bank making this decision for her? And the financial advisor, does this person have legal? Meanwhile, the petition claims that Wells Fargo has justified its decision to keep her from her accounts by referencing its authority under various client agreements, pause or reject instructions for proposed transaction pending judicial or administrative remedies should they suspect financial exploitation, dementia, or undue influence. But my question to you is, what about her mortgage? What about her mortgage that she's been paying for all this time? Her legal team's defense is reported that the talk show host hasn't done anything to give Wells Fargo the discretion to pause or reject access to the accounts. The court docs state that Wendy is suffering imminent and irreparable financial damage. They want to regain her account while this dispute is resolved in arbitration, and they're asking for this to be done within 48 hours. See the documents below, and you could get on Jasmine Brand and read everything. Okay. Wendy nor her team have yet to provide an update on her condition. She has yet to return to her talk show since the beginning of the season in September. Guest hosts are filling in her during her absence. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know. I got so many questions. Because how does the bank say, "Oh, we gonna hold your accounts," and the financial advisor, I know the financial advisor might say you can make financial decision for her. Is that what they're saying? The financial decision advisor saying, "Well, I'm going to take this over and I'm going to freeze her account." My question is, how is she supposed to pay her rent now, her mortgage? Let's say she wrote a check for $1 million. Now I would look at that a little crooked, right? But don't tell me Wendy cannot pay her primary bills because they lock her account. What is she supposed to do with her mortgage, her car, whatever, her alimony to the ex-husband? What is she supposed to do for that? That's the part I need somebody to explain to me. Come on, lawyers. I have to go, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's Monday. It's Monday. Be sure to check out my books. Let me know what you think about this. Okay. Let me know what you think about it. It's confusing to me. And I watched the other video with the legal, with the advisor and all of that. I just have so many questions. I love you, honey. I have to go. Bye.